Welcome to Marblelink Kids TV. Sit and relax as you watch the adventure of Lola, Bruno the bear, and Milo the squirrel. Episode 2.
It was a beautiful afternoon, and the sun bathed the backyard in warm light. Lola, the lively 7-year-old with her afro bouncing and her signature yellow-spotted dress twirling, was happily skipping around. Her prized possession, a shiny silver necklace given to her by her grandmother, dangled from her neck as she admired the colorful flowers around the garden. But in the middle of her joyful skipping, she stopped suddenly and gasped. Lola's hand flew to her neck. "My necklace! Where is it?" she cried, her voice rising in panic. She looked around, but there was no sign of her necklace. Her heart sank. Just when Lola was about to cry, she heard a familiar, comforting voice behind her. "Lola, is everything okay?" asked Bruno the bear. His big, soft brown fur and gentle eyes always brought her comfort. Lola turned to see Bruno emerging from the trees, his presence calming her. "Bruno, I lost my necklace!" she exclaimed, rushing to his side.
Lola knelt down beside him,
his large paw gently resting on her shoulder. "Don't worry, Lola. I'm sure we can find it together," he said in his soft voice. Lola wiped her eyes and nodded. "Thank you, Bruno." Bruno and Lola began searching together, retracing her steps through the backyard. Bruno sniffed the ground, his bare nose sharp and capable of detecting the faintest scent, while Lola lifted rocks and peered into bushes, hoping to spot the sparkle of her necklace. "Do you think it fell somewhere near the creek?" Lola asked, her voice filled with worry. Bruno stood up and nodded. "Let's check by the creek. The necklace might have fallen there while you were playing." They made their way to the creek together, Lola watching the ground intently, while Bruno led the way with his large, steady steps. As they reached the creek, Lola paused, scanning the rocks and water. The creek bubbled softly, and the sound of running water filled the air. Bruno stepped carefully near the edge, sniffing around to detect anything out of the ordinary. "Do you see anything, Bruno?" Lola asked, hopeful. Bruno lifted his head and shook it gently. "Not yet, but we're getting close. Let's not give up," he said, encouraging her with a smile. Just then, Milo the squirrel scurried down from a tree, his bushy red tail flicking in excitement. He looked at Lola and Bruno curiously, wondering what they were doing. "Hey, Milo! I lost my necklace," Lola explained, her voice tinged with sadness. Milo's green eyes sparkled with determination. He immediately began darting around, looking under branches and leaves, eager to help. "I'll help you find it," he chirped excitedly. While Bruno sniffed the ground on one side of the creek and Milo searched the trees, Lola suddenly spotted something shiny under a pile of leaves by a rock. Her heart leapt, and she rushed over. "I found it! I found my necklace!" Lola cried, as she wore the sparkling piece of jewelry. Bruno's ears perked up, and he came over to see, his kind smile returning. "I knew we'd find it," he said warmly. Lola beamed, danced with the necklace. "Thank you, Bruno." "Thank you, Milo. I couldn't have done it without you both." After finding the necklace, Lola and Bruno sat by the creek, the sun casting a golden glow over the water. Milo perched on a rock nearby, nibbling on an acorn, while the three friends took a moment to relax after their adventure.
"This necklace feels even more special now," Lola said, "not just because of Grandma, but because it reminds me how important it is to have friends like you too." Bruno smiled, his deep voice soft and thoughtful. "Friends always help each other, Lola. That's what makes them special." Lola smiled brightly, feeling happy and grateful for the friends she had by her side. Lola and Bruno walked back home happily, while Milo continued to nibble his acorn as the night fades in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe by clicking the button below for more episodes on Lola, the bear, and Milo.